Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your 2015 special year ahead forecast brought to you by InsightfulAstrology.com. Virgo, 2015 is going to be a year where you are required to build a solid foundation for yourself. I don't care if you're 82 years old. The universe is saying, hey, it's time to build structure, build roots, pay attention to your home and family. And if that foundation is solid, then your future will look really bright. But the beginning of building that foundation could be a little scary at times. We'll get to that in a little bit. But first, let's focus on your spiritual side a little bit, Virgo, because as we begin the new year, the planet Jupiter is still touring your 12th house and remains there until August 11th. And while Jupiter's in this part of your chart, there's this hidden protection all over your world, because just when things get rough, you're always saved when Jupiter's there in your 12th house. Your spirituality and your compassion is also aroused when Jupiter's in your 12th house. So please do something nice for someone else during this time. It will definitely come back to you tenfold. Jupiter makes gorgeous trines to the planet Uranus on March 3rd and June 22nd, amplifying your faith and your spirituality even more. In fact, you might even get a sudden message from above, sudden insight to help you make the most of your life's journey. Pay attention. When it comes to love and relationship, you're in a good spot, Virgo. After August 11th and until September 9th, Jupiter will be in your sign. This is huge. It's a once in 12-year opportunity for you to shine in relationships and with personal development. I want you to pay very close attention to the relationships that you form during that time period, because they will be extremely positive and supportive for you. Also, you'll be more confident and optimistic in general. So Jupiter in your sign is just amazing. Cosmic protection. What a booster. But also in relationships, there are some supportive solar eclipses happening this year for you that tell me you have good relationship juju. On September 13th, the solar eclipse happens in your sign, and on March 20th, before that, there's a solar eclipse in your partnership sector. So yes, a new relationship, all positive, all good. If you are already married or in a relationship, you'll see improvements. On October 11th, Jupiter makes a gorgeous trine to Pluto, the planet of transformation, now in your true love sector. So this could be a time where you really feel empowered in love. Money, not so happy. We've got a couple of tense eclipses hitting you in the money sector. In your second house on April 4th and in your 8th house on September 27th. So please budget wisely, be careful. You may lose a source of income at one point. You may feel like you're, drowning in debt even at some point. You'll get through it, but money does seem to be a little bit tight for you. Home and family. This is where your karmic lesson begins. On December 23rd, 2014, the planet Saturn moved into your 4th house, and he'll be there until June 14th, leave for a couple of months, and then come back September 17th, staying there until December 19th, 2017. So Virgo, seriously, Saturn is telling you it is time to pay attention to building your foundation in life. Family life may cause more responsibility. And if so, you've got to step up to the plate now. There may be obligations, maybe caring for an elderly parent or relative, or maybe you have to downsize in your living situation for whatever reason. Saturn to the 4th is really about building that foundation and not being afraid to do so. So don't be afraid to kind of restrict anything unnecessary during this time to make yourself feel safe and nurtured. It's important that you don't overdo it, because if you overextend yourself with Saturn in the 4th house, financially, domestically, you're just going to feel really spent. Okay, Saturn will make a square to Neptune on November 26th. And Neptune's in your 7th house of partnerships. So I'm guessing that there could be a little bit of disappointment in how a partner helps you deal with a family, domestic, or real estate situation during this time. You have to rely on yourself with this, okay? You are the oak tree when it comes to your family this year and for the next few years. Communication. Saturn finishes up lessons in your 3rd house from June 14th until September 17th. It's just a little time period, 3 months or so, and you may have a lesson to learn there with contracts, communication, being afraid to speak up for yourself in some way. I want you to just do it and have faith in your mind, because that's what Saturn is teaching you to do while he's there. Overall, Virgo, you have some year ahead. With Jupiter in your sign for at least half of 2014, you're on fire. Make the most of that amazing energy. And don't let the money stuff freak you out. Have faith in your ability to build a solid personal foundation, because that's what it's all about in 2015.